For today we're going to build our second house for our Little Venice neighborhood. Or our third house if we're counting the library, okay? So here we go, okay? The idea here is to build a 3-story house, and I want all the next houses to be at least 3 stories high. That's because to achieve the Venice effect, the Venice style, I believe houses must be high, because back then in Venice, land space was at a premium, so they usually built their houses upwards. They expanded vertically instead of horizontally. And so, unless the houses are very high, won't have that Venetian feeling, you know? So this one's going to be our first house with 3 floors, if we're not counting the library, of course, which has the same number of floors. And we're going to use stone bricks and terracotta for most of the walls. And this time, au contraire from the second house, we're going to add a little bit more decoration, like flowers, bushes, and this kind of thing, because that's how people from Venice show their richness, how rich they were. That's how they show their power. I was exploring around. I'm looking for ladder, and then I find 2 pillagers alone in a cave here. Just when I'm not with my sword, it just broke a few moments ago. Let me show you guys. Is there any more of them? Holy shit! Oh no no no! The fuck you guys are doing here? Come on! Should be another one here somewhere. Well, at least now I know what they are. And they're so close by my house, can't believe it. So this one is going to be a shorter video, and you're going to realize that we are only focusing on the facade, and that's because, well, 2 reasons. First, I'm finding it very difficult to visualize and build the whole house, in its entirety, because I feel they are somewhat dependent on one another, like one house kinds of merge or insert itself within another, since the space is so reduced. And that's why I have been having a hard time to visualize how can I build a house entirely without taking into account the other houses. and that's what we're going to do. We're going to build the facade first, so we can have a general idea of the layout, and then we're going to start the next house. And once we have both houses together, then we can start finishing all of them, because then we will know how they will be positioned in relation to one another. I know what you've been asking. So the first house, I didn't truly finish it, right? And the houses next to it are mostly done by now, so why don't I finish it? Well, for the moment, all I need to do to finish the first house of the neighborhood is to finish the rooftop. But for the moment, I think it's better to leave it open, because then I can use it as a base of sorts, as a building camp of sorts. Here I have my chest for the materials I'm going to use in the other houses, and a stone cutter and a crafting table. So for the moment I'm going to leave the roof open so I can easily access it and create material for the other houses. And when I finish all of them, then I can reallocate this base here, this makeshift base, and close the rooftop here. Alright guys, so we're mostly done with the facade for now. Let me show you. I made these improvised floors here just so I can have a better visual understanding of what's going on here. So here is it guys. Our next house is mostly done, at least facade wise, right? So here we have a little windows in the first floor. I want the door to be almost at water level. I don't think I'm going to do that on the other houses, because I don't like how the door just cuts away into the water, creates an unnatural look. I may even change this one actually, but for now I'm going to let it be. Here's the second floor. We added these bushes and flowers here, and the same with the third floor with the little vases. And I think this will do. I think this passes as a Venetian inspired house. And here's the side view. I'm still going to add a few windows later on. But first, as you can see, here's the perimeter for the next house. And that's exactly why I want to build the next house, or at least its facade, before finishing this house over here. So stay tuned, and if you want to watch the process, please do like and subscribe guys. See you next time. Okay guys, just before you go, a little update on how the library is going. I don't think I had this sign here, which is another great addition by the way, as far as decoration goes. I really loved this new hanging sign. So we got a new sign for our library, Aqua Azura. And I did a few other things here. Okay, so before you go, let me show you a few updates. First, there is this guy. I left this sign Thanks, Ultimate Kid. I'm happy that you enjoyed. I hope you come back because we did some changes here. Okay, this part is still mostly the same actually, but I decided to add a few signs here. We have our rule books now. I think we had them before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had them before. A little sign here to invite people to follow me. And here is our guest book. I just placed it yesterday, so we have like 0 visits so far. But as long as people keep finding this place, I hope we got more. I also placed this little decoration chest. And one more thing before you go, we also added this little boat here, and it has books inside, enchanted books and paper, and I will place other kinds of books in the future. And this is mostly inspired in the Aqua Alta library from Venice. They have a few boats there in the middle of the library full of books. Unfortunately, I can't place the books directly on the boat or a bookshelf, but this will do. And that's it, guys. Just a quick update on how things are going in the library, which in my opinion is, at least so far, the centerpiece of this Venetian neighborhood. Thank you very much, guys. See you next time.